Hey guys, I was just down with Chris getting my body fat done on the edge, and I was trying to just stay positive, but I have to say I was so nervous during the week. When I was sending all my measurements to my coach, there was one particular measurement that was extremely high, which was the ab pinch, and like basically like he just said to me, you mightn't be able to compete with that ab pinch right now. So I was being honest, like that's what I'm paying him to do. I'm not paying him to go, oh you'll be fine. I want to be fucking stage ready. I want to be confident and know that I've given it 200% and that I have the results. It's just that I'm just that type of person. What the fuck, I'm down 1.8% body fat last week. And it's done by the body calipers, and all body calipers it's done by millimeters, and I'm down like yeah, it's actually 8 millimeters on that ab pinch. So I just sent them to my coach there, and I'm waiting for him to text back, and I'm like, come on, you know that meme and there's like this fat kid holding his belly rolls being like waiting on coach's response. that's me right now. I was kind of going, right, if that ab pinch hasn't changed this week, like I really can't compete, because with the competition that I'm doing, it's the last one really of its season, unless I want to go out to WBFF over in London. And right this year, like I just don't have that money. Yeah, maybe for next year, for if I do want to do a second competition, but not for this year. So it was kind of like crushing my dreams, let's just say. That's so cringy, but it's so true. I'm waiting for his response, so I'm just like, should I be this happy? Should I be that happy? I know. Struggles. Going to the gym now for my first session, and then I'm training tonight again before collage. So yeah, I'll update you anyways, and I just hope you're happy. It's so weird, you hang on the words that they say, you know, because they know their shit. I'm sitting at 20.8% body fat. Oh! So my coach just got back to me, and I'm just gunning for it now. The ab pinch, he was happy with the drop, but I'm not going on stage until I'm where I need to be. That's the end story. I'm so pumped now afterwards. I'm just like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna get there. I am. Exactly what I need to hear. I need to get into the gym. So yeah, I'm on a high now. Let's do this. Hey guys, 6 days later. So basically I kind of deleted a load of vlogging footage. I was so annoyed. I know, because I was like not reading over it. It's not a book. I was looking over it to edit it before I logged onto my computer. And whatever I did, I fucking deleted loads of it. So literally that little clip is what the entire of last week was. This week, it was such a good week. Check-in was on Tuesday. It was yesterday. Today's Wednesday. So yeah, today's rest day and low carb day. Okay, so I have my check-ins with measurement and weigh in on Tuesday with my coach, and then I have on the Thursday I have my body fat done. So I know it's a bit awkward, it's just the only time I really get a chance or get time, and it's just right on to the next. But anyways, my check-in was good. It was nice and consistent. I have to say I was actually really happy with it. 2 pounds down, and from the 6 days beforehand. So that was not including the pound I put on. The pound I put on, the next day I weighed myself and it was gone again. So that was really strange. So measurements were gone down. I'm 2 centimeters again off my chest, 1.5 centimeters off my bum, 1 centimeter off my waist, 0.5 centimeter off my left arm, 0.5 centimeter off my right, and there's just loads of different ones. I was really happy, and it was such a relief just to kind of have that going, okay, my body is actually working for me, and like I'm putting the work in. So yeah, every day I've been hitting the macros. I feel like vegetables are coming out my ears, like not even, and because I want it, it's not because I'm being made or anything, because I am doing it fit to macros. I just haven't felt the need to eat like processed foods or whatever. We're 16 weeks out and I'm so motivated again. Last week I think I was a little bit, And even when I was looking at my vlogs before I deleted them, they're actually really low on energy. Like, they just weren't great. So I was meant to delete them. Let's just say, I'll be positive and say we were meant to delete them. And before anyone says anything, yes, this is the famous, not the famous, you hear me, this is the jumper that I love and adore. Yeah, the other day I came home from college and I went to do a bit of vlogging, and I'm Baltic as usual. I was just like, no, not doing it. I didn't want to vlog in the jumper again, but I couldn't stand the cold. I could not take off the jumper to vlog. So yes, I did not vlog because I'm so cold. I was wondering actually, does anyone else that's competing or is in a cup is freezing? Absolutely Baltic. My hands just shouldn't be that colour. Even no idea what is crack with my circulation. If anyone has any tips, please let me know. Making my last meal of the day. So I know I said I haven't been really eating processed foods, but I'm gonna make a bell sandwich brownie. I love them. I think I'm saying that right now. It's from Instagram. It's like hashtag bell sandwich brownie. You are like, well, like I'm a proper chocoholic. Well, I was before I started prep, and then all of a sudden food is just like macros. All I see is protein, fats and carbs. So I'm gonna make one of them. Like, it's basically no carb, like with 2 carbs, like 3 grams of fat and like 30 grams protein, and then I'm gonna put toppings on it. So come on, that's what it said. I'll see you downstairs. Now that's one thing I have to say, I'm absolutely milling to the food, like powering through it. I'm going to Tesco's every 3 or 4 days. Aldi, Lidl, just trying to pick up, like make sure I have everything, because I generally plan MyFitnessPal, so plan exactly to the gram of what I need, full of essentials that I always have with me and that I'm literally picking up every 3 days now. Costing a fortune. So of course you have broccoli. These salmons I really like because they're portions, so you can have like 1 and 1. All the asparagus, my cherry tomatoes from my omelettes, avocado, so I generally will get like 4 for the week, about 2 days before the week starts, so they're kind of nice and ripe. I don't mind, I'll unpeel them. I always get my chicken by the 40, so that never mind. Sweet potato, spinach, I'm going through like crazy. These little, like tiny little mini cucumbers. They're so cute. Of course courgettes, I'm eating about 3 of them a day because like the macros, the carbs are just great in them. Porridge that I generally use from Aldi, I think, and it's just gluten free. I don't know why, I always have used it. It's got good macros on it. 3 cheeses I'm using since my fats are so high. So the normal feta, red cheddar and mozzarella. Now I'm only having about 15 grams a day, but it's nice. Cottage cheese is really good, it's really high in protein, and the soft cheese is lovely with chicken. Of course, almond milk. These were like $1.49 in Aldi, so I couldn't kind of say no. And these are absolutely fab. I know they're not like clean, but my coach has been letting me have them post-workout, and they're just kind of killing that sweet crave, and they're so nice, and it's 8.7 grams of carbs per rice cakes. One thing I'm like strongly believing, them courgettes are saving my life. If you're on bikini prep or like even cutting macros, hands down. I think the other day I had 600 grams of courgette on low carb day, and my low carb days are like really quite low. Like per 600 I think it's like 8 grams of carbs, and you could just imagine that quantity, like as well as I was saying actually on my Instagram. Does anyone get like really weird obsessions with food on prep? I am eating cold spiralized courgette, like ice cold straight from the freezer, and it's like reminding me of like a non-sweet watermelon. Oh, it's so weird, man, I can't even describe it. But, I'll bring it over here and I'm gonna do the bell sanders. So literally this is your 4 ingredients for your bell sanders brownie. Protein, so the chocolate cookies and cream is my favorite, and Cytec. Sort of cocoa powder will do. Baking powder, just normal one, or you can have it gluten free, and then unsweetened almond milk. And then of course for my toppings, peanut butter is just not good enough for these. We'll use 2. This is literally my favorite peanut butter lately. Chocolate and pancake syrup. The Walden Farms one, that's the calorie free one. Okay, so generally you could just make the normal mixture, but with my macros today If it's 24 grams, okay, yeah. This turns into more like a spongy kind of brownie cake. If you're cutting and you want to be avoiding chocolate and stuff. I eat it when I feel like I don't need it, you know. I recommend leave something like this right before you go to bed, and it kind of gives you something to look forward to at the end of the day. Because it's true, like I think girls have more of like a, what would you say, emotional connection with food. And something like this, it does give you something to look for. It keeps you sane, I suppose. But I'm actually fine, I really am. I think I'm just still in that whole really motivated kind of mindset. I actually put in 12 grams of cocoa powder because that's what fit my macros, but generally put in 10, so it'll be like, I'll write it up on the screen, but it'd be 30 grams of protein powder, 10 grams of cocoa powder, and just pure cocoa powder, or you can put in cocoa. And about, now if you're watching your sodium, be careful with your baking powder. Actually, like all my food is so unprocessed at the moment. Literally, I haven't had one of these yet on prep, so it's going to be quite nice. It's going to be a little bit of a change as well. I think you have to, it is the key variation. Just literally stir it up, and then to mind the big bowl. Now it kind of, what I do, I put it in a much bigger bowl because it rises out because of the baking powder. So literally only about, they were saying there's only about 60 milligrams of almond milk, but I like to put in a bit more liquid because I don't mind a bit more liquidy. Depends, I suppose, what consistency you want. Oh shit, hold. The struggle of having to pee literally every 2 minutes. I think your bladder will get used to it, but actually yesterday I started taking a form of dandelion root in one of my supplements. It's for water retention because I was finding, like, I'm nearly drinking up to 7 litres of water, and I'm finding I'm like a marshmallow man halfway through the day. You know, you think your body will get used to it, but it's not nice going around like that all the time. So yeah, that's generally what it look like. And now I'm going to microwave it. Watch it now when it's microwaving, right? It'll start blowing out really, really fast, so don't walk away because it will go all over your bowl. And I'm really hoping this will like turn into a perfect like dome shape. It's for Instagram, so like it needs to be a good shape. So if it doesn't, we just don't have lots of cream, okay? We'll just say no. Oh shit. Okay, so that was literally like 50 seconds. See the way it goes out? Goes out, goes out. Oh yeah. If you could smell this right now. Every time I make it, my brother's like, are you making brownies? No, not for you, love. Mine. And there's literally no carbs in that, lads. Nothing. So because it's for Instagram, we gotta change the bowls, okay? We gotta. That's not gonna fit in any bowl right now. We'll put it in the smaller bowl. Okay. And just so you can see, it's kind of like a spongy kind of consistency. It's mad. Like the thing literally has no carbs in it. It's so, whoever invented this, love you. So basically, that's it. So good. 10 grams of salted caramel and 10 grams of the Dr. Zach's. And you can even put like coconut shreds in it or anything. Because I still haven't had a protein bar, and if anyone would have got me on Instagram, like I used to be obsessed before prep, so this is like my first little dessert in like 3 weeks. And I'll put the macros and stuff there. I was gonna act real chill and be like, oh yeah, just gonna finish up. Nah, absolutely inhale that. Like 0.2 seconds. Belt Sanders brownie, and I'd say there's loads more ideas. I know there's loads of different versions of it. It's like protein fluff, like if you prefer like a marshmallow type consistency, that's just what I prefer. It genuinely does taste like a brownie and it's great. It just kind of concludes this vlog. And as well, I think in my head, like, I don't want to sound like repetitive of everything, and that's what I've filmed once or twice, and I'm like, this is the exact same as before, but I suppose it shows that I'm being consistent. I do find that like day in, I'm like, I'm doing the exact same thing. I wake up and I do the exact same thing on my rest days, on my gym days, but that is the life. Like, I'm dying to get the body fat done in the morning, and I'll let you know. Goal now for this week is to get a session filmed for you. I think though as well, like it is, I have to grow a set, don't I? I have to grow a pair and just bring the camera to the gym and set up and just get sorted. So I shall see y'all in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and hope y'all have a good week.